Red Bull drivers Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen had a disagreement at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Sergio Perez is unlikely to face an FIA investigation over his crash in qualifying at the Monaco Grand Prix unless new evidence comes to light, according to reports. It had been suggested the Red Bull star could face retrospective action from the sport's governing body after accusations were made against the Mexican driver following a brief fallout with Max Verstappen. A disagreement with Verstappen at the Brazilian Grand Prix prompted suggestions that the Dutchman's ire with Perez had come from his controversial crash in Monaco back in May. Perez was left furious with the Dutchman after the two-time world champion refused to let him pass on the final lap at Interlagos, which would have given him the points to move clear of Charles Leclerc into second in the Drivers' Championship. Tensions had threatened to reach a boiling point when Checo declared Verstappen's antics show who he really is as the Mexican struggled to digest the unexpected blow, but following crunch talks with both drivers, Red Bull bosses now consider the matter resolved, as does Verstappen, who hit out at people for not knowing the facts. Verstappen had hinted on the team radio that he had explained my reasons to the team why he was unwilling to let Perez go past, with some suggestions that it was related to the 25-year-old's anger with Perez when he crashed in qualifying, causing Verstappen to start the race in fourth behind him. Perez went on to win the race, with Verstappen joining him on the podium in third, and allowed him to close the gap in the championship at that stage. But Verstappen, who has won 14 races this season, dominated the second half of the campaign and clinched his title with 4 races to spare in Japan. It was thought there could be another investigation into Perez after accusations were made that the 32-year-old allegedly informed team principal Christian Horner and special advisor Helmut Marko that he crashed into the wall on purpose, which resulted in causing a collision for Ferrari's Carlos Sainz and ending Verstappen's hot lap as the red flag came out. However, on Thursday, ahead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, Perez dismissed those claims and insisted the incident was purely accidental. And according to De Telegraph, Perez has no need to fear the incident being investigated unless new evidence is submitted to them showing otherwise. Red Bull chief Horner has insisted Verstappen will do everything he can to help Perez finish second in the Drivers' Championship after healing the rift between the pair, although it remains to be seen whether the reigning champion would move aside if Perez needs to pass him to gain the points he requires after their fallout in Brazil.